So then peeps, it's Sunday, it's 5 o'clock, and you know what that means, don't you? It's time for 4-Wheel Drive UK. And tonight, we're going to take it out, and it is tonight, it's a lovely evening over here in North Wales, and what we're going to do is take it out for a lovely little local route, local to myself. Some pretty nice little tracks around here, aren't driven that often, but they are nice. This particular one, where we're at now, triple SI as well. So folks, if you're going to come down and do this track, remember now it is quite a difficult track in places. Please make sure that your cars are capable, because like I say, it's a triple SI. You mustn't be going off piste on tracks like this. So if you do decide to get yourself down here and try any of the tracks that we're showing you tonight, just please beware that you need to make sure that you've got either good recovery gear or your car's capable enough to get through these tracks. There'll be a piece of cake tonight because we've had no rain for ages. But I just wanted to get that in there, folks. All right?
It can get very wet around it.
It can. Well, it's Wales, isn't it? So. Close up of this burger.
That's a folded joint in there normally.
So, there's only about 5 or 6 tracks I think tonight. We'll get you some bits and pieces of footage just to try and get ourselves back on the track. I know that we've been not off piste, that's wrong.
We've been off piste, have we, Graham?
We've been off the screen for a little while, because as you know, we've been having some trouble with Blucey. She's behind there tonight. Dora's been behaving herself. So there's only Dora and Blucey out tonight. We're going to give Blucey a bit of a try, make sure she's okay. Before we go taking her off and doing sort of full-blown days out and weekends.
Where's the little blue chimney?
Little blue chimney, well, that's not even capable of doing a little track tonight. You won't have seen it yet, I don't think. No, will they? No. But keep an eye out for it. There was a bit of an issue with the chimney. A little bit of an issue, but that'll be fixed shortly, and I'm sure Ryan will be back out in that in no time.
It might have been to do with the acrobatics in the yard.
I'm sure that didn't help. Hey. But there you go. So anyway, stick with us, grab yourself a beer, brew, whatever it is you fancy, and we'll take you down some nice scenic little tracks that we love down here in North Wales. Stick with us. So then I guess we best get on with it, eh? So it's nice to see Blucey back out after all the issues we've had of late. So just to quickly bring you up to speed, she's had a new fuel pump, some fuel lines, fuel filter head, fuel filter, injector seal, many things. So we'll give her a bit of a try out tonight, just the two of them now. So we've got Dora now coming up to one of the first obstacles on this track, which in these conditions is quite easy to be honest, but you'll see as she comes up now, it is a deep old hole there, deep old hole. And then we've got Blucey bringing up the rear there. I'm sure Connor will want to try these lockers tonight. Just to make sure they're working, eh Connor? Just to make sure they're working. Beautiful evening over here tonight. God's country. I think Blucey's due a new set of tyres as well soon. Keep an eye on that. So here comes Dora. Now then, as you can imagine, in the winter, this is not really a track to be driving. But after some light rain, even, this can be quite a challenging part of the track. Don't think Dora's got any problems here tonight though. Sporting a new suspension setup on the front there. Maybe tell you a bit more about that sometime. Nice one. So then Connor, facing up to the same bit here. You can see just slightly to the left there, where you'll see tracks further down the field. Now this is the bit where I'm telling you, you must stick to the track. These ruts here are really quite challenging, but it is the track. Either side, triple SI. Please folks, be sure if you're going to drive tracks like this, your car's capable and you can stick to the route. Well done, Blucey. He's looking quite pleased with himself, isn't he? So as you can see, interesting track that one, especially if you get a little bit of moisture around, shall we say. So just heading out of the end of that one now. And the good thing is, on this little loop here, is all these tracks are really quite close together. Makes it a nice little evening drive. Blucey sporting a new body lift there as well. Need to do something with them bumpers, Connor. So, into the next track. This one here now. Not really sure if the camera does it justice. This is so tight, so tight. And these are the tracks that we need to be driving, peeps. We need to be keeping these tracks open. As you can imagine, you don't drive these things 2-3 years, they're not there anymore. Dora pushing through with a big frame. And Blucey follows through. All seems to be well here this evening. Good news that. Especially as we've got a few trips coming up. Keep an eye out for those. Also see there on the back of Connor's, he's got the new the recovery hitch on there. All sorts of bits and pieces we can put in that. Okay, so this is on the second little track. Choking with that fag in my mouth. I shouldn't be doing that, should I? So, second track, tight little track this. It's very sunny in here today, so it's like bouncing through the trees and in your eyes, making it very difficult to see your way through. But it is a nice little track. I wouldn't say difficult, you know, but it's so tight and scratchy. Don't bring your car down here if you don't want it getting scratched. As you can probably hear. Oh. A little bit scratchy through there. So that perfectly shows there what I keep going on about in North Wales, these low trees. So even more reason why you'll see when we get our Sankey out, all the Sankeys, as in plural, because Connor will be bringing his, trust me. And you'll be seeing a lot more of them around these trips on Wales for this reason. So there's Dora disappearing off up into the tunnel of trees. Connor shouldn't be quite so bad here with Blucey because she's not quite as tall, but even so, very tight little places these. And I think they just keep getting tighter. Stick with us, watch and see. Drive through on a sunny evening like this. That bit of Asbo behaviour there. Oh. So, second track of the evening. This is a tight little track. Nice little climb as well. As you can see now going through. We'll just be able to hear Blucey coming. It's really quite tight through. As you can see there, Connor coming through. Well and truly in the hedge. Ryan loving the life. Oh, flies, man. As you can see, like right from here. Fucking bed. What a fuck? You think? Hey, look, 4-wheel drive UK police here. What's going on? Nearly give me a bloody heart attack. So that's enough of Connor's little shenanigans, eh? Onwards, upwards. Lengths we go to get you the views, eh? We'd try anything here, you know. So lovely little bimble here around these tracks. Like I was saying earlier, there's nothing technical or difficult about any of these. Some of them can be a little bit taxing when it's wet, when we've had a lot of rain, especially that first one, eh? But it's been nice, it's been a nice little trip out. Some lovely scenery about. Really are blessed to live where we live, you know, and have tracks in such a nice place. So please, peeps, look after them, eh? Drive them responsibly. Don't go tearing up the countryside. And everyone's happy. And how could you not be happy on an evening like this, with views like that? Don't forget, you don't just find us on YouTube, but also out there on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Give us a look up, send us a message or something. You know, even stick a couple of videos up of your own trucks. Let's see your best views that you've got, hey? Stick them up for question and answer maybe, gifters with the boys. Anyway, back to the tracks, shall we? Back to the tracks.
mean, I appreciate that people pick the dog poo up, fair enough. But if you're going to pick it up, at least put it somewhere decent, you know what I mean? You may as well have left it on the floor. For sake. Dirty.
So, getting towards the end of the trip tonight. Getting dusk now, getting a bit dark. So this is another quite tight, scratchy, can be quite technical this one, known by us as the careless mast. So, we'll get a bit of footage from inside tonight because, to be fair, the cameraman was with us. Oh dear, hay fever tonight, hay fever. So we'll get some footage from inside and outside and just at the side of the cars. Enjoy, enjoy. So then folks, I hope you've enjoyed this. Just a little bimble about the local areas. Now I know we've been missing out on these tracks of late, and please bear with us, we will try and get back and bring you much more of this kind of content. We have had some issues, whether it be technical, cars and others, but we are on our way back. So please stay tuned. Make sure you're here each week and see the kind of stuff we're going to be trying to bring to you. We're also looking to plan some trips up and down the country, because I'm sure you don't just want to be watching us round in North Wales, even though some of the little bits like we have down here are really quite interesting. So give us a shout up on all the social media platforms, say hello, maybe give us some suggestions, but most of all, enjoy, and keep those wheels rolling. Oh dear, can you believe it? Last track, and Connor seems to want to get himself stuck.
I had to put my lockers on and literally drive over them rocks. The basket on the roof rack was catching that tree.
Okay folks, unfortunately that's all we've got time for this evening. It's been great of you to stay here and watch with us. I hope you've enjoyed it. Just a few of the local tracks that we try to do our bit, you know, keep them driven, keep them open. Remember that if you don't drive them, they won't be there. So don't forget now, like, subscribe, ring the little bell, don't forget the little bell, and leave us a comment. Let us know what you think, you know. Tell us what you think of us. No, don't do that. No, don't do that. Don't forget, make sure you're back here, same time, same place. Correct that again. Make sure you're back here, same place, same time next week for very much more of the same on your all-time favourite 4-Wheel Drive UK.